Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk a little bit about hard feelings and what we can do with them and what God can do with them.
Sounds fun.
Have you ever had some hard feelings?
Oh, I've had many.
All right, if you want to kind of play along with our project or experiment, you would need a piece of paper,
Got that.
something to color or draw with.
I think we'll be sharing.
We'll be sharing.
Fun.
And then you'd also need some tape.
And don't forget the lemon candies.
And lemon candies. No, thank you. I won't be able to talk with that in my mouth.
Darn it.
All right. So first, we want to kind of represent our difficult feelings, maybe sad or angry, or there's been a lot of feelings this past year, especially, right? It's been almost a year of COVID.
Yeah.
So maybe you want to write things about how you feel, or maybe you want to just scribble because you are feeling angry, but just go for it. Take a couple minutes. Let's see what we come up with. I'm going to just kind of scribble and scribble. Oh, yours is red and angry. Is that the feeling that you're trying to express, is angry?
I mean, I'm not very, very angry, but...
You don't seem very angry right now, but there's a lot to be upset about. Or maybe we're sad because we miss people that we don't get to spend time with, like at school or our family. There's a big mess of emotions for me.
I just have red.
Just lots of red.
Yeah, it doesn't convey much, but...
Well, I don't know, but it represents how I'm
Yeah.
feeling. All right, so now I don't want to feel this way anymore.
I don't either.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get rid of it. It's still kind of there, though.
Yeah, I have some sticking out right here.
Yeah, still there. You know what?
Maybe if we're crumpling up more.
I just don't want to have it anymore, so I don't care it. But I still have the hard feelings.
I mean, the fact that we're so angry about it, like, about the fact that we're angry, just makes us more angry.
That's true.
We're using anger and rage to, like, tear it and crumple it.
Right, using anger to try to get rid of anger.
That we're trying to get rid of.
What do you think God does with hard feelings like this?
I can imagine that lots of people would have different views about that. But
do you think God just takes our feelings and throws them away?
No, I think he's a lot like a counselor. Like he takes it in and he doesn't like tell anyone, "Oh, this person's feeling sad."
Right.
But he gives the best advice that he can.
Right? Does a counselor say what you're feeling is wrong or bad?
No.
No? Okay. Do you think God says that?
No, not at all.
No, not at all. And this is a time of year, as Lent, that's the time before Easter. It's a time of year when we think about how we want God to help us make a change. We want to get close to God again. We want to get ready for Easter and the joy that represents. So we want to think about how God helps us with hard things so that we can turn to God. It's one of the things that God says a lot is turn to me. So I want to think about that. And here's what I invite you to do, to take your paper and smooth it out as best you can. Make it a little bit fresh. Both pieces. And even though they're ripped and torn, I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them back together. And that's where the tape comes in. Right on the same side. Just going to tape it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Do you think it has to be perfect?
No.
Do we have to be perfect?
Not in any way.
Oh, thank goodness, because I am not perfect. All right. More tape for you. Sorry. All right. So you can still kind of tell that it was broken or torn. You can almost see it. And all those things are still there. William's working on his. All right. Well, yeah, you can definitely still see that it's been broken, but that's all right. You can tell that some of us have been broken too. But now we're going to do what God invites us to do, which is turn, like turning the page in a book, and turn it over. See that? Still not perfect. No, you can still tell that there was some hard feeling, some crumpled up paper, maybe even some tears in it. But at least it's a little bit of a fresh start. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So now we could put something else on there. Maybe something that's feeling a little bit better. Let's see. We have a choice to do something different. So mine says love. What is yours have? A happy face.
There's a...
Is that a heart?
There's a heart. I'm not great at drawing hearts. But
that's all right.
Face.
So we can always turn and try a new page, a fresh start. Mm-hmm. And it won't be perfect. It doesn't make everything go away. But it gives us a chance for a fresh start. One of the things that we are talking about this season is healing. And one of the most healing things we can do is to breathe. When we breathe, it says when we inhale, we are inspired. That means to breathe in the Spirit that's all around us. So we can breathe in a nice deep kind of like a mindful breath, right? And we want to thank God for a deep breath and a fresh start. God, thank you for the healing of spirit, for not throwing away our feelings or calling them wrong or bad, but helping us to turn the page and write or draw something new, something loving, something kind, something fresh. We hope that we will be able to turn to you again and again, and to feel your Spirit around us when we breathe and when we give our feelings or talk about our feelings with you or with other people who love us. Amen.
Amen.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thanks for coming.